Hey guys, it's Kayla again, Appy Vegan, and I wanted to tell you today that, first of all, this morning, I called Monday to make a yearly physical appointment with my physician, and she said, "Oh, you're 24," and I said, "Yeah." She goes, "Well, have you done any blood work?" And I was like, "No." I said, "But I really want to because I want to check my B12 levels, my iron, everything like that. Let me just get an idea. Just being vegetarian for 2 months, let me just see where it's at, for a start." So they said, "Okay, come in Tuesday at 7:30 to do labs, and the results will be back on Thursday, and we'll schedule your physical for Thursday, so you don't have to come in once." Sure. At 8:30, when they took me back this morning, my physician comes out and says, "Why do you need blood work?" I said, "The lady on the phone recommended it, and I want to check that and give her a brief." She goes, "Your insurance is not going to cover it. You don't need blood work. They won't cover it because you're 24. They only cover it once every 5 years until age 30. And they pulled my blood last year to make sure I didn't have a thyroid issue. I don't. I just like to eat." So I was pretty annoyed that I wasted an hour and a half of my time this morning easily at the doctor's office for nothing. Absolutely nothing. It happens. Okay, so what I did want to tell you about today is I cured, C-U-R-E-D, cured, gone. If you've ever heard of it, if not, look it up. Aquagenic Pruritus. I'm probably saying that wrong. I'll read the definition. Aquagenic pruritus is a skin condition characterized by the development of severe, intense, prickling-like epidermal itching that is without observable skin lesions and evoked by contact with water. Okay, there's nothing you can use to treat this. Since I was about 10, if I get near water, and it doesn't have to be water, it could be in any sort of water. Well water, city water, rainwater, salt water, fresh water, rain, dew. Dew's the absolute worst. Sweat, even. If my legs come in contact with water, I will itch like mad for about 30 minutes after them being dry. It starts when they're wet. It doesn't, when they start drying, it doesn't happen. Showers were absolutely miserable. I hate taking showers. Hate it, because for the past 14 years, I have to take the fastest shower possible. So if I'm going to shave my legs, forget that. I do it outside the shower, then scald them water. Okay, the only things that help, you cannot put in, you can put all the cream on it you want. It won't change it. You can't see anything. People think you're crazy. You look like a crackhead. You're just scratching. And then if you stop, you try to go, "Oh, let me just not scratch." 1, 2, oh my god, I have to scratch. It's ridiculous. It's painful, ridiculous. And it's the point, I'd be on the verge of crying. I'd get out of a shower and have a towel in my hair and have another towel scratching my legs as hard as I can. So I don't use my nails and cut myself. And I couldn't even do one leg at a time. You'd start rubbing one leg, and the other would start hurting. So you'd start scratching it. And while you're scratching that one, your other leg would start hurting again. It's horrible. So, it's just something you had to deal with. I've researched it for years. No one has come up with anything that, presentation. Symptoms for up to 35 minutes during an attack is typical. Can be between 10 and 120 minutes. Sensitivity varies among sufferers. Water is always present. Those with greater sensitivity live in moister regions. Florida will be symptomatic almost constantly. Respiration can cause frequent symptoms, even in dry climates. I live in Florida. I seriously even one time went, "Oh my god, do I have to move to the middle of the country? Do I need to go to a desert? Because I can't stand it." So, I don't see any more information on it. That would be helpful anyway. But, back in, my first videos were made, somewhere between March and April, Within 1 week of not eating meat, they stopped. Instantly stopped. It wasn't like it weaned off. Like, I got out the shower one day, and I stood there and I waited, and nothing happened. And I was like, okay, maybe it's just today. Maybe, it's like mine never matter. Maybe they're just not itching. And they've never itched again. When they would, here's the only things that would even slightly help. Burn them in a tanning bed, or lay out in the sun, burn them, but a tan, not a tan, burning them would help. And scalding them with hot water. I mean, turn the cold completely off, burn your legs. They were bright red. But it would stop the itching long enough for me to get out and get them dry. And put pants on. You could not get out and put shorts on. You cannot get out and put anything else on but pants. You have to have something touching your leg I don't know what that helped, but it did. Gone. 14 years of it and it's gone. If that's the only reason to keep me from eating meat and dairy, like I said, it's been very few and far between that I've had cheese, but I know I've not had any meat, and if that is the only benefit to me not eating meat, I'm still down for it. It was so torturous, and I hope someone else that has this, and there's not really a diagnosis, you just look it up. It's not, you don't go to the doctor and they say, oh, you have aquagenic pruritus. No, they say, here's anti-itching cream. Doesn't do any good. So, no, doesn't work. You have to look this up to yourself to find that. So, most people don't know the name of it. Look up Aquagenic, Aquagenic, space, Pruritus, Pruritus. Look that up. If you don't itch, you have no idea the pain that these sufferers go through. Me. It says right here, treatment is usually focused on topical itch management. It didn't work. It is not clear that itching is associated with this. It's caused by a histamine. Therefore, topical itch management does not work for everyone. It does not work at all. Oh, it's got a bunch of other stuff that I'm not even worried about right now. Anyway, it's gone. I'm happy. It's gone. So happy. I've worn shorts all summer. And this was bad, it would start raining, and I would literally just be like, oh, I have to go somewhere where it won't be wet. Or we've been camping with friends. I could take a shower in the bathhouse, and I come back, and I look like a crackhead. I get to sit there next to I try to burn my legs on the campfire. I put my jeans up, use my shin as close as I can to the fire to burn it. It would help. But when I'm sitting in a chair, and I'm just sitting there scratching from knee to ankle, back and forth, switch legs, and after about 10 minutes, you start getting funny looks. They're like, no, it's not a bug bite. What's wrong with you? Let me explain it. Essentially, it sounds like I'm allergic to water, but certain areas of my body. Intense prickling. It hurts. Okay, so excited. I want to tell everybody that because maybe somebody out there will see this that itches. And maybe, it worked for me. I'm not saying it'll work for everyone. I am pretty confident it would because I've tried absolutely everything. Switching soaps, water. It's water, people. It's river water, salt water, rainwater, water. It's not soap. It's not just in the shower. It's everywhere. So, back to food. Oh, and then I had to fast today to go do the blood work this morning. So mad. They said you can have water. So I was really hungry, so I had almost 2 liters of water this morning, waiting so I could go eat. So then I came back home and had 3 bananas. Not enough. Something. Then we went to lunch. Yes, lunch, noon. Not 4. Lunch, noon. And had 2 cucumber rolls. And I had water. That wasn't bad. But then I stopped by the store and bought a bunch of figs. About to chow down on figs. I've not had a problem in the past eating fruit over cooked food, but my body's not super efficient yet either. I think once it is super efficient, I'll be good. Then I won't be good. I won't be able to eat fruit after cooked food. But for now I can, so I'm about to dig into, I think it's like 20 figs. Because they're super good. I think they're Turkish figs. And tonight we're having... Okay, tonight I'm going to have pasta and pasta sauce. And I'm going to make some beefless tips for Wesley. So see if he likes them. Hopefully he does. He says he doesn't like the fake ground beef. He says it's too chewy. And I just looked at him. I'm thinking like the gristle and ligaments and stuff in your ground beef is okay, but this is chewy. Alright, sorry guys it's so long, but cured aquagenic pruritus, super happy, and y'all have a good one. Bye.